Hi, welcome back. Again, I am Bensic Miranda with you. In this session, actually, sensitive sessions because most of the questions are related with the parents to the youths. Because youths and parents are the different generation. There is a lot of gaps between them. Let's see 4 questions and the answer. Be in tune with us. I got a question from a parent. The question is this: how can parents guide teenager through identity and peer pressure? This is really a parent struggle in this area because usually the children, they hold the parents' hand and go to the church, go to the public place and all. But when the teenager, when they get into the teenagers, they always says that, Mom, I'm going with my friend and you go with with Papa or Mommy, whatever it may be. But I am going with my friend. I want to cling with my friends because the teenagers in their brain, they are more concerned about the peer pressure. So how we can help them? This is very important. It is good that to allow in certain limits to be with them, but always, even though they are teenage, parents be with the teenagers and don't act like I am a father, I am a mother, you are my son, you are my daughter, you are lesser than me. No, it is not in that way. Be like a friend. So they feel my father and my mother, they are my pure friends. So in that way, you can getting into their life and open your heart, and always they are not expecting your direction, or we say Malayalam Upadesham. They are not expecting your always the Upadesham. What you can do is just be with them and hold their hand or put your hands on their shoulder. They feel like a friend. So in that way you can help them to go through the peer pressure and identity crisis. The next question always parents ask, okay, it is true that we need to give the freedom, but the question, how should parents balance freedom and boundaries? See, always remember that parents, we always, if we make boundaries, the children, they don't like it, and they may get into frustration and they may go through the depression because always you are watching them, always you are going after them, always you are putting like a fizzle in the ring of the boxing ring. So they feel like kind of disturbed, and they may go away from your thought. So what you can do is make a healthy boundary and give enough freedom. Give enough freedom. In the time of Job, as we see, the Job, he allowed the children to enjoy the festival and attend the festival. But at the same time, the Job put a boundary that you can enjoy, no problem, but that should be in the home. So they enjoyed. They never complained about we need freedom to go outside of the home and have a friendship, have a celebration with the parent, with our friends. They don't say like that, because that means let the children feel that let we celebrate our events in the home. The home is the best place to celebrate from the heart. So give a boundary, at the same time give enough freedom. Don't be like a CBI, going after them always, and even though when they are putting their light and sleeping, some parents, they go and search through the keyhole whether they are sleeping or not, something like that. Please don't go after them. And some parents, when the children go from the home to the school, they will get into the room and check everything, checking here and there, and after the checking, they will come after the room, putting back everything again. But always remember, because it is your children, when they get into the room, they will ask the first question, who entered my room, who checked my this and that, because they are more wiser than you. So if you checked their room, just tell the truth. Hey, my son, I checked your room and I saw such and such a thing. So, but don't be like a CBI, don't be like a police, don't be like a military, be like a friend. So you can make a healthy boundary, at the same time a healthy freedom to them. Another question that parents really struggle in this area, the question is, how can parents talk about sensitive topic like relationship, gender identity or sexual education? It's a vast topic. Let me tell you like this. If your daughter or son coming to you and telling that, Mom, I have a friend, he is telling that he wants to have a love on me, or he is telling that I have a kind of crush on you. So if the children is coming and telling you, don't start to judge them, hear them, listen carefully and know their heart, and tell what you have gone through in the same age, and from your experience you can share this sensitive area. Suppose the sexual education. The sexual education, most of the time our children are getting education from outside, from the website, from the porn videos and stuff. Children are getting a lot of things. But home is the best place to understand the sexual education. So who is the best teacher to the children? We as a parent, we are the best teachers for them. We are the best instructors for them. So even in the gender area, means nowadays our children are more confused about the gender difference, and there is a new trend, LGBTQ. Children are mentally, sometimes they may support it. They may say that there is no problem because it is the hormonal issues. So that is the way that the social media is having a propaganda, that social media is giving this kind of message. It's a kind of a hormone issue. There is no problem. The same way we have to teach the children in this sensitive area so that they can understand the biblical value of gender different, male and female. God has created male and female. So with the love and grace, you have to teach to the children these sensitive areas. And also always remember that whenever they open their mouth in the home, let them speak whatever coming from the mouth. So, through that only we can understand what is his ideology, what she feels. Then only we can give the idea. So always open your ear and listen carefully. Through that you can help your teenagers in these sensitive areas. Another question usually the parents ask, is premarital counseling important for young people? When you look into the Bible, God created Adam and Eve. When God created Adam, God has given such a good premarital counseling. Then only God gave Eve. God said what to do. God instructed Adam to the Garden of Eden and said that you have to do work. And through that you have to do work and giving the responsibility, and after that God said that you are not supposed to be alone. I will give you a suitable helper, and God said that man should not be alone. So in that all the areas God has given a premarital counseling, and he said two shall become one. So these all things is pointing towards the premarital counseling. But nowadays always remember that sometimes we say that those days there was no premarital counseling, then why this time there is a premarital counseling? It is true that those days we have a big family. In Malayalam says that Kootu Kudumbam. The big family members means we can share with others and they will give an instruction to the right age, to the right people. But nowadays it's a nuclear family. Children are not discussing anything, discussing their feelings to somebody. So here, definitely we have to give a premarital counseling. The best people, those who are giving premarital counseling is the parents. Always remember that, parents, this is your responsibility to give a premarital counseling. And if you need any help, you go to the church and they will help us. But neglecting the premarital counseling without knowing anything, just getting into the family life, definitely nowadays our young couples are struggling like anything. They know everything, at the same time they don't know anything. So always remember, premarital counseling begin with God. It is in the Garden of Eden. So we have to give the premarital counseling in the church also. So make use of this kind of opportunity and encourage the youngsters to go through the premarital counseling, especially to the parents. This is your responsibility to give premarital counseling from the age of 15. We always say that when they are getting into the teenage, from there onwards they are thinking about future, they are thinking about opposite sex. So in these all the area we have to teach how to be aware of the opposite sex friends and all. So this is the best time to give premarital counseling to your children. From this video we learned teenagers are more important in this realm, and your life is very important. And when you make a boundaries, when you make a privacy, when you make a friendship, and when you are getting into the marriage, always remember that you are born with a purpose. Your purpose is to glorify your God. In this teenage, glorify your God through your life. So we'll see you in the next week. Stay tuned with us.